Digital is on everyone's mind. Today, 4 in 10 Filipinos in the workforce are digital natives. Technology is also changing the way banks do business. Artificial intelligence, advanced analytics, blockchain, and the Internet of Things. All of these are blurring the traditional lines between financial services and other industries. Hundreds, if not thousands of fintechs are trying to disrupt the banking sector. While all this is happening, Philippine banks still seem to be in a wait-and-see mode. How do we encourage and incentivize our banks to adopt these new technologies while, of course, guarding against the risk of things like cybersecurity and fraud?
We see a very strong connection between innovation and financial inclusion. The reason for that is financial exclusion has been existing for some time, notwithstanding the fact that there is opportunity. And I think a major reason why that's the case is that the markets are hard to serve. Hard to serve using traditional, conventional bricks and mortar approach. In the last couple of years, you've seen all kinds of products, but they essentially don't connect to one another.
Let me give you a concrete example. If I want to do electronic payments, there has to be an originating account and a destination account. If one is absent, you cannot digitize. So we try our best to create digital products for bank customers, but we have been lagging behind in trying to convert recipients or merchants. In my view, financial inclusion will precede digitization, not the other way around.
Fintech should be welcome into this economy. We're seeing fintechs operate in different modalities. Fintechs have come in to basically strengthen backroom operations of banks. The challenge is many of our banks still lack scale. But scale is an issue that will be solved over time, and that's also where competition comes in. It forces strategic decisions because scale creates more efficient services.
I do believe that our banks as an industry is still relatively subscale compared to the region. I don't know if it still holds, but if you combine the top 3 banks here, it will only rank number 6 in the ASEAN, or maybe even 7. So we're relatively subscale. The question then for us is, will we be able to achieve the right scale or penetration before the market opens up?
There are still also issues of infrastructure, the reliability of channels, by which we're talking about digital technology. If we are hampered by unreliable services or speed, then that's also an issue.
As I mentioned, in a lot of areas, the banking community has to work together. We are in the process of creating an ID registry using biometrics as the base for identifying an individual. We're also trying to upgrade our utilities, the clearinghouse, the banknet, ATM exchange, and the credit bureau. We're trying to upgrade that so we can be of better service to our members.
So our approach is to work with the private sector. And today we are embarked on a project called the National Retail Payment System. And the big idea is that we want to create a digital platform that will allow an ecosystem of financial products to be efficiently distributed throughout the economy.
If you do something unique and you try to keep it to yourself, the behavior is that others will try to do something and outdo you on innovation. Then you will be competing on innovation, which is not our core competency. However, if a group of us decide this is the way we will do it, we level the playing field, then we compete on what we know best, which is banking.